over here if you want to live. And watch out for the mine. Lock and load. They'll be here any second. Whew. Say, you're pretty decent in a firefight. Well, with what I do for a living, you need to be. Sorry, I'm being a complete asshole. I'm Sydney. It's good to meet a fellow relic hunter. Come on. You and I both know this is where the Declaration of Independence is stashed. No need to be coy about it. Good old Abraham Washington sent you on the same suicide mission he sent me on. Only problem is, you're not going to get it without my help. Simple. We pool our resources, grab the Declaration, then make for Rivet City and split the reward. I've studied the plans of this place, so without me, you're going to go in circles. What do you say? Smart move. Okay, the Declaration is secured in the Archive's strong room underground. There's a concealed cargo lift right here in the center of the rotunda. I've spent a few days hacking the lock with my remote terminal. When you're ready, punch in the password, let's get going. Just watch yourself, because I'm not dragging your corpse back to Rivet City.
Men, today I address you with a message of utmost urgency. Our defenses have been
They
breached.
kept the Declaration in the Archive strong room that's at the end of the east wing here.
Men,
We'll have to make our way
we
to it.
can't let the enemy's progress.
There's all sorts of shortcuts through maintenance doors and utility gates to bypass security, if you can get through them.
All it right.
disable it, and it should make our lives easier.
We cannot allow the enemy to penetrate our defenses any deeper. Old Glory must not be stained with tyranny.
Hey!
You like that?
Teach you to mess with me.
I'm starting to get angry. Looks like this is mine.
Hey! Where?
You'll understand.
There you are.
Trying to hide from me. Yeah!
Target identified.
Doc!
Clear the area until
For you.
has
That's
been
it.
restored. Hello, failures.
We'll get them. Thought I heard something.
The enemy.
You've breached our defenses, evaded our best soldiers, and you've raided my home. But I have not yet begun to fight. I cannot allow you to steal our freedom. The Declaration must remain here. It is our symbol of hope, the one thing that cries out, we are a free nation. Why, I am Button Gwinnett, second signer of the Declaration of Independence and distinguished representative from Georgia. I know your fighting prowess far exceeds my own, but I will still duel you to the death if I must. What will it be then? Rapiers? Pistols at dawn? Out with it! This is no mere document, madam. This is the doctrine laid down by my fellow members of the Second Continental Congress. It absolves us of the tyranny of King George III of Great Britain. It is, perhaps, the greatest symbol of this free nation. Broken promises and deceit may be the way of Great Britain's crown, but I will not succumb to such tomfoolery. Since it appears you wish to resolve this without bloodshed, may I suggest you stand down and surrender? I can promise that you will be treated well, in a manner accustomed to any member of the Royal Army. Please explain, but I warn you, I am well versed on the tactics of the underhanded redcoat spy. You do well to remember that. You, sir, are a liar, a fraud, and likely a spy of the royal crown. I warn you not to test my patience. You'll find it wearing quite thin. Do you take me for a complete fool? I too have spies, and they tell me you have no army with you. However, Since you've admitted to being the enemy and you have no wish to surrender, I'm afraid you'll have to be executed for your crimes.
Help me!
There. Had enough?
Live long as to live well.
Oh, this is gonna
Hey!
be fun. What's the matter, huh?
Can't stand the sight of your own blood? Look what we have here. Where? Want some of this? Well, that's the end of that.
Time to die.
For sure I heard something. What's up? It's only a scratch. I'll be fine. Thanks. What's up?
Welcome to Rivet City.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Oh yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river. All right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
Everything looks okay here.
I do the repairs around here, so if you see something that needs fixing.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. What? You have the Declaration? Unbelievable! By bringing this to me, do you realize you've both just written yourselves into the history books? You're both true American heroes and will be remembered for this glorious day. But enough of that. Allow me to present you with some sort of compensation for your deed. I will award Sydney's promised bounty to her personally. No need to worry yourself about that. Well, I suppose that's goodbye then. Come again any time.
What's up? You know, I think I've had my fill of wasteland roaming and picking through ruined buildings for a while. I'm just gonna kick back and spend my caps. But thanks for asking. Bye.
Can assist me. For the most advanced scientific center in the capital wasteland, I find your...
Look,
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire? To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off. You're helping me retrieve this android, aren't you? I've tracked him this far. He's out there somewhere, in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it. Of course. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends. Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that. Of course you do.
hey,
Yes?
Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways, too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us
Welcome
synths
to
as
Rivet
persons.
City Supply.
I know
I've
you'll be
got a
marshaling the
little bit of
retention
everything
bureau
here.
to come after me,
You don't
but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you.
So tough?
By the time you get this, I will be someone else.
Welcome
It's
to
the
the
price I
Weatherly
pay for my
Hotel.
liberation.
Welcome to the
My
Weatherly
final
Hotel.
act of
I'm
rebellion
your
against the
hostess, Vera
system I no
Weatherly.
longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and
Poor
good
dear.
riddance.
I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe. Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
Don't even think of breaking into that. Hello? Well, if any... You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. That old story? Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax, someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android, escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure. Sure thing. Here's what I have. Another satisfied customer.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Hey there. This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here. Need to do some killing, eh? Give me a shout if you need anything else. Any trouble in this area?
Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them? I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me. Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night. Thank you. I'll go to Flack and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful. I'd rather be alone just now.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers. Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business. Straight to the point. I like that. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Come back soon.
Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here. I've got a little bit of everything. Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Everything looks okay here.
Ted Strayer, you can chill with me if you want, dude. No point in getting all worked up. I get 3 squares, I got a place to crash, and nothing's trying to eat me. Whoa, that's a blast from the past. My dad knew a dude named Crowley. I never met him, though. I think Dad said he died when they were checking out some old fort. Nah, he said that old man Tenpenny hired him and some other guys to go in there, but he never said why. My dad made enough caps off it to set him up good, though. No shit. That dude wants me dead? Whoa. Is this, like, worth caps? 'Cause I got needs, man. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be flying high tonight.
Yes?
Morning.
Oh, baby, let me get you something special. How about a Duke of Surprise? Never mind. You need a drink? Jerry, need some fucking booze over here. He's fucking dead, that's what I can tell you. Feral ghouls ripped his nuts off and ate them for dinner. What? Fuck me sideways. No, better yet, fuck him. I swear I'll jam a grenade so far up his ass. I got nothing against ghouls. Ha! I even had a ghoul party girl once to see what it was like. This is about the key, isn't it? The goddamn key. If you want it, I better see some fucking caps on the table, clown shoes. Now that's what I'm talking about. You don't even know what's going on, do you, clown shoes? You just bought yourself a motherfucking key. Now take it and get the hell out of here. Hey, don't let the door hit your sweet, sweet ass. You got your...
Hey, all right! The hero of the wasteland returns. Hey, you're the one that deserves all the thanks. You struck a major blow against tyranny. Now, GNR can be heard clear across the capital wasteland again. That'll give Eden and those muties something to think about. But before I get back to my calling, I bet you want to hear about your dad. When your dad passed through here, he and I talked for a good long time. He's a real stand-up kind of guy. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo, which didn't make sense to me, and mentioned something called Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then he left in a hurry. Goodbye. Remember to keep us tuned in while you're out there. And watch yourself.
I hope you found me a place to live. You really found her? Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
What do you need?
Huh?
Well, all right. Let me count out your cap.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working. I know it's just about a definite that it works right, but I can tell you haven't really tested it out much. I appreciate your confidence, but I can't stress enough the importance of good research. So please go out and give it a real test, okay? Oh, it's perfectly fine and made from organic ingredients. Well, it affects things, organs, that's close enough to being organic, right? Either way, it's perfectly safe. Heck, once it got into food for Jericho, and he never even knew. Some say it was all a hoax, but it's real. Here, check out this holotape I found. That Commonwealth robot was real. Wow, it repels them that much? I can't wait for your full report. Oh, I can't wait. Some say...
Remember that secret android project I told you about? Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands. They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal graftalizer for the facial reconstruction. Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking ghoul. Oh, and get this. Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer? That or someone built one. Word is that they're going to completely rewire the brain of one of those things. If you know who they got working on this, let me know. I want to meet the guy.
Despite the harshness of the wasteland, I've discovered in more than a few here a compassion that is unheard of in the Commonwealth. Perhaps it's the daily struggle for life here which gives appreciation for life in general, whether human or android. In a few days, I'll be a free man, a new man. Let me say thank you now for referring me to Pinkerton at Rivet City, because I will not remember any of this soon.
Welcome back to our